going, all you in music people in Hungary? I hope you're doing well. And my name is Rich Curtis, and I'm here to show you a brand new product from Numark called the Numark Orbit. Woo! This is the world's first wireless DJ controller with built-in accelerometer. And some people look at me like, what the heck does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. It's something you can control all of your DJ software, all of your software in general wirelessly, and it uses what they call an accelerometer. And that allows you to actually manipulate this unit in space and get different effects out of it. So at first glance, it really kind of looks like a video game controller. You know, it's got a bunch of buttons and it has some shoulder buttons on top. And it was actually designed from something very similar called the PlayStation Vita, which you might be familiar with. We kind of took that design and made it into something that's very musical. Now, what you have here is you have two shoulder buttons that will activate the accelerometer. So you'll see when I press down my shoulder button, now it knows when I'm turning it on an x-axis. And when I push down the other shoulder button, it knows when I'm turning it on the y-axis. So it kind of knows where it's at all times in virtual space. We also have 16 multicolor or RGB backlit pads that I can trigger anything with on my computer or MIDI device. I also have a nice bright illuminated jog wheel or control wheel right in the center. And I have 4 different modes, so I can set up to 16 times 4 that this unit can control. I also have 4 separate controls for my wheel in the center. So really, really cool piece. On the back, it has a built-in lithium-ion battery. So the cool thing is this is totally wireless. I can charge this once for 2 hours, and I'll get 8 hours of playability out of it. Now, the thing about this unit is it's fully MIDI. So people ask me, well, what does this work with, Rich? What can I use it with? Well, anything, man. It's MIDI, so think of the possibilities. DJ software, right? Tractor, Serato, okay? That's just a start, though. Think about Ableton Live and Pro Tools, Logic, Nuendo, Sonar. All of those fully MIDI compatible. What else, you know? Maybe samplers, maybe haunted houses. How about pyrotechnics, lighting controller? Like pretty much anything, you can use this to control it wirelessly. Now, the way it works is it's actually going to transmit 2.4 gigahertz wireless connectivity from this unit to this little dongle. So you just plug this thing in anywhere, and it will send that information, that MIDI information, over to that device, and then from there you can map it the way you want. What else? You know, a couple things that I've done with this is I've actually pre-mapped this to use with Tractor, but one of the things we want to show you guys today is a software called Orbit DJ, and that's what I have up on the screen. Now, this unit, you know, like I said, it does anything MIDI, but maybe I am not into mapping my MIDI. Maybe I don't know how to map MIDI. Maybe I don't want to spend $200-300 on getting some professional DJ software. The great part is when you use this unit, you get one of these, you're going to get Orbit DJ totally free. So it's going to be able to, you know, allow you to mix things, really get a DJ type feel out of this unit, and put on a great performance. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to load up a track. I'll show you how this Orbit DJ works. We'll play some music and then I'll talk a little bit more about it and answer some questions. The cool part about this software is we designed this from the ground up. This isn't a copy of anyone. This is our actual original software. And the cool thing is I can just take any track from my iTunes, which I have open here, and I'll just take it and just drag it over and drop it, and my track's loaded, my track's synced, it's to tempo, everything's done, it's to pitch. I don't have to move things, change things, adjust anything, it's ready to go. Now you see on the front here I have 4 different control modes or 4 different pad banks that I can use to control things. So on the page I'm on now, I have controls over to set cue points, I have controls over my looping and things like that. If I go to my second page, I have all my built-in effects. And this is really where the Orbit is really special because this allows me to play effects in real time, motion-based effects, to add some extra juice to my performance. You guys probably see DJs up there and they're always on stage trying to struggle to find something to do. You know, they hit play and then they just bounce around or they touch their earphones and there's not really anything else to play beside mixing music. And this is going to add kind of like a 3-dimensional aspect to what they do. Now keep in mind, 2.4 gigahertz wireless is arena-sized connectivity. It's the same connectivity you use when you connect to Wi-Fi at home. So the great thing is this has hundreds and hundreds of foot radius, and I don't have to worry about it disconnecting from the computer, because it's not UHF, it's not VHF, it's not RF, it's not even Bluetooth, it's even better. It's full 2.4 gigahertz wireless connectivity. So with that said, let's get started. I'm gonna play some music and then I'll go around and we can remix this song together and see what comes up. I am actually going to use this mix because I think you guys might know this song. I'm sure you all know Gangnam Style. So we're going to take a song that you know very well and we're going to remix it with the Numark Orbit, get something completely different out of it. Let's see what happens.
So I got a bunch of effects like that. Now I'll enable the accelerometer, so watch, right? Hit the button. See? Filter.
Gangnam
So high cut, just kills highs, mids, lows, all EQ is built in.
보는 여자 이래로 보면 무거운 머리 보는 여자 가렵지만 웬만 꽃을보다 야한 여자 그런 저 여자 나만 못해 적잖아 이지는 선호해 내가 되면 완전
So that gives you guys, let me actually turn my mic.
So that gives you guys a little idea about what this thing can do. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can implement this. Now, one of the things that's important to know is, DJs like to make a fashion statement. And the great thing about this is it looks great. It also comes with a bracket on the back. So I can actually mount this as a wrist controller, a belt buckle controller, and it even has 2 necklace straps, so I can actually wear this around my neck and play it that way. For those Flavor Flavs out there, you're gonna wanna have that around the neck, right? So, there's a lot of different uses for this. Like I said, it's fully MIDI compatible, so it works with anything. Does it work with Live? Yes. Does it work with Pro Tools? Yes. Work with Tractor? Yes. Anything that you have, it's gonna work with it because it's general MIDI. That's the great part about it. So, that's what I got for you guys. Orbit DJ, the new Numark Orbit. And you're not gonna believe how much this costs. This one is gonna be €129. So 129 bucks for full wireless connectivity. Think of the situations you could use this in. If you're a lighting director and you have intelligent lighting, a lot of times you're gonna have to have talent stand on the stage as you aim the lights at them. No more. Now you can get out from behind the lighting board, take this, and aim your lights with the Orbit. A couple other things, I actually use this over the Halloween holiday. So what I would do is I would hide inside the house and I would trigger my scary samples and scare people as they came up to the door. It's fully wireless and it's really inexpensive. Comes with all the software you need and the mapping you need. So check out more at numark.com. My name's Rich Curtis. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for coming by today. We got more great demos tomorrow, so stick around. Thanks, Hungry. We'll see you soon.